Good morning. So whenever I'm stressed out, I always do this thing where I just shut down and do absolutely nothing, and that's what this last week has been yet again. It's definitely not a healthy way to handle stress, and I highly recommend not doing it, but it's just what I've become accustomed to doing, so it's what I do. I didn't film a whole lot because of all of that. I've been doing, like I said, well, nothing pretty much besides, working little stuff, but here's the little footage that I have. Just a warning, these are all failed videos that I was going to make into full videos and didn't, so I'll try to explain the best I can. The first video was I was going to be doing my laundry and all that sort of stuff, so here's that. Good morning. It is currently about 7 a.m. and I'm trying to fix a little issue that I have. So with my laundry, normally I am a hand washer and then I bring it to the laundromat, once a month or so to fully wash it, but I like to hand wash. I think it's good, it's better for the environment, that kind of stuff. So today I wanted to bring my laundry to the laundromat to, fully get it done, but I don't have a laundry bag because I had to throw it out with all the fiberglass stuff. So that's just what I'm going to get right now. Quick change of plans. I'll fill you in when I'm upstairs. It's a long story. So my plan was to get a laundry bag and then go drop off my laundry, and that would cost $20-25-ish depending on how much laundry I have that day. But because the place is a drop off and then pick up place, it's all by weight. So there's a minimum for that weight. I forget what the minimum weight is. It's a lot, but not like too much, but it costs around like 20 bucks or so for the minimum. But like I just said, there's that minimum, and I don't have enough clothes right now to even make the minimum weight. So I kind of really don't want to go spend $40 or whatever just to wash a couple things I could hand wash here. The laundry didn't work out as you just saw, so here's the next day when I went to do a little bit of thrifting to work on that whole laundry thing. If I ever see a thrift store that has the name Vintage in the name of it, it's an automatic avoid for me because I know it's going to be stupid overpriced. So the first stop is going to be Goodwill. Thrifting in New York City is fun, but it's also terrible at the same time. There's like an epidemic right now of NYU kids. I don't want to say just NYU kids, but it mostly is NYU kids that like to go thrifting to spend a ton of money on clothes to look like they have no money to spend on clothes. It's like one of those like backwards things, but yeah, thrifting is super expensive. So the next day I decided to go to Marshall's. The last thing I did was I was out to dinner, and here's a little bit of exploring in the St. Mark's Hotel. I was walking until I saw the front desk, and then I said,
no, you can't call that a front desk if it's on the second floor.
Yeah, but there's someone sitting at it, and I said, I don't want to go in that.
Yeah,
no. Talk to people. I wanted to just explore. I walked by a pretty good amount, and I was like, oh, let's go check it out. Never been in, so yeah, that's what it was. We made it only up the first flight of stairs to like the lobby because the front desk scared me, and yeah, that's about it. But all right, it's late now, but I was gonna do cooking for the rest of this video, but I've been inside so much recently, I want to go do something adventurous. The Rockefeller tree just got delivered to the city. It's not like lit up yet or anything. That's on November 30th. They'll do the lighting. I want to walk up and look at it. I don't know. I'll see if I feel like walking the whole way. I might hop on the train, at least to come home, because it's going to be like an hour and a half of walking. Let's go do that. Let's go adventure, look at the tree. It started raining. It started raining, not too bad, but it's still, so far it's just sprinkling. I think I'm gonna do a little shelter maybe, or at least a little walkthrough of Grand Central, because I'm right by that. I'll show you through Grand Central Station. But yeah, there's Grand Central. It's a train station. Arguably the best looking train station in New York though. When working my delivery job, I now bike all of it because you kind of have to bike, but as of like, you know, a year ago or 2 years ago, you could walk it. And I was used to walk all the deliveries and it was so much fun. Back then I used to average like 30,000 steps a day. So I did like a half marathon of walking every day and it was definitely the best shape my legs have been in. They're a little bit tired now. And actually, speaking of steps, I'm curious to see how many steps this is because I'm gonna walk up to Rockefeller and then I'll probably end up just walking home. So I don't have an exact estimate, but I'm really curious to see how many it is. So I made it. I'm at Rockefeller now. That was like 50 blocks. That was a pretty good walk. The tree's still covered in scaffolding, but it's still cool to see. Unbeknownst, is that the right word? Unbeknownst, something like that. Without me knowing it, apparently Rockefeller closes at like midnight or something like that, so I was kindly asked by security to leave. But even though I was kindly asked by security to leave, I still got in, what was it, 15,000 steps or something like that? I can put it right here. I'm not sure how many of those actually were from tonight's adventure, but I would say the majority, if not like all of them, because I've been here, you know, the whole day. Either way, getting booted out of there or not, I would still consider it a successful trip though up the Rockefeller, and it felt great to really just go on a long walk. I miss doing that. So great night, great adventure. I'll see you soon.